Those who know the Nandi community very well will know that they are so hot-headed that other Kalenjin communities fear them. Well, Kenyans are about to find out that if they didn't know. They're just about to find out that fact if they didn't know, and oh my, they're going to be shocked. You see, I know this because when I was quite young and growing up, I lived amongst the Nandi community. Very generous people. I enjoyed my time with them. And of course I was staying with my parents. And I was able to find out a lot of things about them even at that young age. And it's all pouring back to me now. As I examine the latest, explosive, shocking, I don't know how to describe it, news that is coming in from the Rift Valley. News that could completely change the results of these elections. Change them so much. Hey, anyway, I'm not exaggerating. Let me just get to the news right away. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard of this, but it's not a secret. This is information which is already in the public domain. But I realize that a lot of people may not have heard. Now, there's a guy called Governor Mandago. This is the governor of Uasin Gishu. He's facing very stiff opposition from somebody called Buzeki. Now, one of the big problems the Mandago has with Buzeki, I'm sure, is that Buzeki's campaign is extremely well financed. I mean, the guy has got helicopters over there, he has got cars, he has got, name it, yeah? Well, of course, Buzeki has a lot of money. Those who are in my club 1999 will know that I revealed to them that actually Buzeki sold, the amount Buzeki sold his company for. Well, let me backtrack a bit because I know not everybody knows the story. Buzeki was a distributor of a very well-known milk brand called Tuzo, and then he opted to start his own company dealing with the milk processing and distribution. It was very successful and it was called Molo Milk. I think you've seen it in the supermarkets. Now, he sold Molo Milk to Brookside Dairy in 2013, and of course the amount he sold it for is secret. But using my insider contacts, I was able to find out the amount. And that amount was in excess of 1.5 billion Kenya shillings. So no doubt about it, Buzeki has money. Now, Mandago has been so shaken by this campaign of Buzeki, despite people saying there's no, I mean, Mandago is going to win, Mandago is going to win, Buzeki is nothing. But apparently Mandago and his handlers have been so shocked that they've decided to bite the bullet. Okay? Now, Mandago and his close cronies, people like Alfred Keter, the legislator for Nandi Hills, yeah, and others, have ganged up and they've been telling people the following. Yeah? And let me just quote word for word so that we don't get this wrong. This is what they've been telling people. We are going to examine the first 100 votes cast by a certain community in the Rift Valley. Yeah? We're going to examine the first 100 votes that are cast. And if those votes are not for Mandago, then we're going to pass a message right across the Rift Valley that the entire Rift Valley vote is going to turn away from Jubilee to NASA. Now, today is Thursday, June 8th. The president and his deputy have rushed to the Rift Valley. The official story is that they have started their campaign in the area. But the true story is that they are going to sit down and negotiate with the Nandi. Specifically, Bwana Mandago. Okay? Sit down and negotiate. Now, what does Mandago want? Mandago wants Buzeki to step down, get out of the race kabisa. Okay? And it is assumed that once that happens, he will be able to get the vote from that community which seems to be denying him the vote. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see any logic in that. Yeah? You threaten me, and then you organize for the candidate I'm supposed to vote for to get out of the race, and then you still expect me to vote for you? don't think so. Anyway, I don't want to get too controversial on this channel. I have said a lot more, and I've said everything in a very special report I've produced, because there are a lot of things I cannot say here, because actually there are easier ways of committing suicide than saying certain things here. Yeah, I'm serious, like jumping off the high building or even hanging myself. But surely I'm not going to commit my suicide on my channel, surely. Yeah, but anyway, those who are interested, it is in a special report I've prepared. Anyway, back for the rest of us. The Rift Valley, the Rift Valley, the Rift Valley. Now you'll remember in my earlier recordings, I have indicated here very clearly that the Rift Valley vote is not in the bag for Jubilee. In fact, there are times I've said it is shaky at best. Shaky. So the Jubilee, shaky at best. You remember I've said that many times. And I've received all kinds of feedback. Oh, yeah, Chris, you're a fool. Oh, Chris Kumekucha, you have no idea. When did you start analyzing? Oh, Chris Kumekucha, you're trying to make money. Oh, Chris Kumekucha. Oh, a lot of stories I've received. Yeah, in response to that. But now the chickens have come home to roost. I'm not happy about this. In fact, I'm very worried about this, to be honest. Because, my dear fellow Kenyans, what is unfolding in the Rift Valley has far-reaching repercussions for the entire country. I mean, if there was a way of me telling you danger, danger, danger ahead, yeah, if there were stronger words I'd use than that, I would use them. Because this is a very extremely dangerous situation. I know my English syntax is not quite correct there, but I hope it gets the message across. Negotiations can and will be carried out. But remember I started this recording, I told you the Nandi have been known to be very hot-headed, so hot-headed that the other Kalenjin communities fear them. And I'd like to add something, so hot-headed that they stop thinking logically. Yeah? In other words, they become kamikaze. Now a lot of people don't know what that means. Kamikaze is suicidal. Yeah, and it comes from the Second World War, when the Japanese used small boys, 13, 14 years old, put them on planes, and then these planes would be carrying bombs, and then they'd land on ships, and then the bombs would explode and hopefully kill the enemy. You know, they were suicide mission pilots, the kamikaze. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that the Nandi have been known to be so hot-headed that in a flash they become kamikaze. And you don't have to believe me, just do your own research, okay? Yeah, because I know exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, that is, I'm sorry to bring such worrying news to you, but that is the way the situation is. Now what I have done is that I have prepared a very special report. It's an ebook which has all this information, exactly what is unfolding in that place. It also has information on backroom deals that are currently ongoing concerning this issue, which will have far-reaching effect on the Rift Valley. It even has a conclusion, what I think is the most likely outcome of this. Now, so far I've been right about the Rift Valley, 100% right. Go back to all my recordings on the Rift Valley, listen to what I said. You will know that I've been, in fact, 101% correct on the Rift Valley. And not that people have accepted what I've been saying sitting down, or people have given me flack, don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Some people have been very constructive in their criticism. I appreciate that. Guys, don't think I'm referring to you. Yeah, they've told me, listen, Chris, the Kalenjin have always voted as a bloc historically. What are you saying that the vote is going to be divided? Yeah? And, you know, they've asked me politely, I mean, it's a debate, and I've debated with them, I've given them my reasons, okay? Yeah. So I'm not talking about you guys, civil guys. I'm talking about the abusive guys on this channel who think that this channel is those Facebook pages, yeah, where people hurl abuses all over the place. Okay. Anyway, so far I've been correct. I don't think my conclusion is wrong. And that conclusion, my dear fellow Kenyans, is not a good one. But it's not me who created this situation, and it is not me who wishes for a conclusion that is like that. Because, to be very honest with you, I wish I was wrong. I wish this conclusion of mine is proved wrong. That's what I really wish, for the good of the country. Anyway, I think that's it for now. What I wanted to tell you is that you can get that ebook completely free by joining Club 1999. And I have a very special offer for you today to be able to join the club. Normally joining the club costs 1,999. But today, because this information is so important to us and I'd like as many people as possible to get hold of it, I am waiving the fees of 1999 only for 48 hours. Yeah, you will now need to pay only 890 to become a member of Club 1999 Golden. Yeah, and you get all the facilities. All right, 890 only from 1,999. In dollar terms, of course, that will be $8.90 only. Yeah, and you become a member of Club 1999 today, right now. Okay, so don't waste any time. Details are in the description area below this video. Just go straight there, send the money, do an M-Pesa. Please don't forget to send me your SMS, me your email address for quick service. Then I'll recruit you immediately into the club. You'll be getting daily updates, ebooks, videos, etc. A lot of other sensitive information which you never see here. Okay, and then of course you'll get this special ebook on what is unfolding in Uasin Gishu that has far-reaching effects that will echo throughout the entire republic. Now I just want to add something I'm sure you may not be aware of. I know sometimes you get very shocked with the information you get in this channel here on YouTube, but let me assure you this is nothing compared to what is available in Club 1999. You know, in Club 1999, I don't leave you guessing. You know, here sometimes I've got to say things in parables. Sometimes I say things so that you read between the lines, you listen between the lines and try and make sense of it. In Club 1999, there's nothing like that. You don't need to do any thinking. You don't need to read between the lines. I just tell you as it is, step by step, because this is a private club. Club 1999, you receive the information by email. Very sensitive information. Okay, so I urge you to become a member today. It's a decision you'll never regret, because the kind of information you'll get there, you'll get nowhere else. And especially now when the country is headed to a very crucial part in these coming elections, I would really recommend you become a member so that you're able to get that information, so that you're ahead. Of course, I know not everybody can afford it. I give you my word. I will continue to give you as much information as possible, information that is not sensitive here. Okay, and you will be, of course, very well informed, better informed than people who don't catch this channel. However, inevitably, there are things you're going to miss, because always in these things there are sensitive issues, sensitive stuff that I cannot share here. As I told you, there are easier ways of committing suicide. Yeah, so take advantage. Do that 890 right now. Send your email address. Pop, become a member of Club 1999. Yeah. Now this, as I've said, this particular offer expires exactly 48 hours from the minute this video was loaded on update. Okay. So just look at the time it was loaded and the date. Okay. It will be around 3 o'clock p.m. It was loaded 3 o'clock p.m. on the 8th of June 2017. Now count from 3 o'clock p.m. 48 hours from then. Yeah, so if you catch this video 48 hours after 3 o'clock p.m. on the 8th of June 2017, then know the deal is off and you'll have to pay the normal. If you want to become a member of Club 1999, you'll have to pay the normal charges which you charge. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening to me, and please, those who pray, continue to pray for our great country of Kenya. This is Chris Kumekucha. Till next time.